The girl quietly stood behind the bow. As soon as the bow turned around, the girl pushed him off the cliff. With blood-curdling screams from the bottom of the cliff, the girl ran away from the scene as fast as she could. After returning to the classroom, she pretended to be practicing the piano. The teacher saw her when leaving. Her flawless alibi fooled everyone. Yet 20 years later, her husband treated her in the same way. Her husband asked her for a divorce. To get revenge, she planned to report the illegal activities for husband's company. Her husband hid in the forest where she went for her daily night runs. Upon seeing her, her husband suddenly accelerated and hit her. Seeing that his wife wasn't dead yet, he backed up and ran over her before fleeing the scene. After arriving at the company, he deliberately greeted the cleaner. Then he returned home as if nothing had happened. After getting home, he tried hard to calm himself down. Yet just then a familiar voice suddenly came from behind him. His wife, whom he thought he had run over and killed, appeared unharmed. Anthony was terrified. It turned out that Anna had changed her running route that day. The person Anthony had run over wasn't his wife. The next day, Anna saw the blocked road and learned that someone had been run over and killed there the night before, and the driver had fled the scene after the accident. Anna didn't know that the deceased was her scapegoat. Guilty, Anthony went to the crime scene to repent. Kind people had filled the place with flowers. There were also letters from the deceased's child to their late mother. Seeing all this, Anthony felt extremely regretful. He went to the police station alone, wanting to turn himself in. Just then his son sent him a message. He suddenly realized that if he turned himself in, he would lose everything. He quickly walked out of the police station. Anna came to get her car washed but found that the money on her card had run out. The clerk told her that someone had used her car wash card the day before. After returning home, she confronted her husband, asking why his car was identical to the one wanted by the police. She realized that her husband was the one who had run over and killed that woman, and that the person he had wanted to kill was her. Grief-stricken and angry, Anna got in the car and tried to leave. Anthony was worried that his wife would report him. At night, Anna asked her husband to meet her at a restaurant. Anna told her husband that as long as he killed his lover, she promised not to report him. Then she told her husband about how she had killed her unfaithful boyfriend 20 years ago. She said that getting rid of Sophia would remove the biggest obstacle between them. Now we have a shared secret and have become accomplices. This way no one could ever ruin our relationship again. To protect himself, Anthony had no choice but to compromise. The two of them went to a hotel together. Anthony jumped off the hotel balcony. He went to his lover Sophia's house. But Sophia complained that he hadn't called her and wouldn't let him in. Unexpectedly, Anthony broke the glass and forced his way in. At the same time, Anna used her husband's phone to send Sophia a breakup message. Anthony pulled away Sophia, who was about to check the message. On Anna's side, she asked the waiter to deliver food. She went into the bathroom pretending to get a tip. Then she used a pre-recorded voice to make the waiter think Anthony was taking a shower. The flawless alibi was uncheckable, yet she didn't know that Anthony had regretted it. He hadn't killed Sophia. When Anthony opened the bathroom door, he saw his wife covered in blood. His wife had long known he couldn't bring himself to do it. It turned out that Anna had climbed in through the window just now to help Anthony kill Sophia. The police received a report of a missing person. Soon they arrived at Sophia's house, but they couldn't find any fingerprints or DNA. The bed sheets had been replaced with new ones. Sophia and her computer were both gone. The police found out that the last message Sophia received was from Anthony. They quickly found Anthony. Anthony admitted his relationship with Sophia, but he said they had already broken up, and he had a solid alibi. The police couldn't find any evidence and had to leave. Later, the police organized a large number of officers to search around Sophia's house. At that time, a party was being held in the small town. Anthony and his friend rowed a wooden boat toward the center of the lake. He poured gasoline on the stacked firewood. The police dogs kept barking at them. The police sensed something unusual. Anthony was extremely nervous. He lit the bonfire with his last match. The police dogs finally stopped barking. The police saw that the search yielded nothing and had to call off the operation. But they didn't know that Sophia's body was hidden in the bonfire. Human bones vaporize at high temperatures of 1200 degrees. Later, their family of 3 sold their house and moved out of the small town. Sophia's disappearance became an eternal unsolved mystery in the small town.